Hello and welcome to the Life and Diary of David Brainerd, day number 10. Though at times the gate appeared so very straight, that is, looked next to impossible to enter, yet at other times I flattered myself that it was not so very difficult, and hoped I should by diligence and watchfulness soon gain the point. Sometime after enlargement in duty and considerable affection, I hoped I had made a good step towards heaven. Imagined that God was affected as I was, and that he would hear such sincere cries as I called them. And so sometimes when I withdrew from secret duties in great distress, I returned comfortable, and thus healed myself within my duties. Sometime in February 1739, I set apart a day for secret fasting and prayer, and spent the day in almost incessant cries to God for mercy, that he would open my eyes to see the evil of sin and the way of life by Jesus Christ. And God was pleased that day to make considerable discoveries of my heart to me. But still I trusted in all the duties I performed, though there was no matter of goodness in them, there being in them no respect to the glory of God, nor any such principle in my heart. Yet God was pleased to make my endeavors that day means to show me my helplessness in some measure. Sometimes I was greatly encouraged and imagined that God loved me and pleased with me, and thought I should soon be fully reconciled to God. But the whole was founded on mere presumption, arising from enlargement in duty, or flowing of affection, or some good resolution and the like. When at times great distress began to arise on a sight of my vileness, nakedness, and inability to deliver myself from a sovereign God, I used to put off the discovery as I could not bear. Once I remember a terrible pang of distress seized me, and the thoughts of renouncing myself and standing naked before God, stripped of all goodness, were so dreadful to me that I was ready to say them, as Felix to Paul, "Go thy way for this time." Thus, though I daily longed for greater conviction of sin, supposing that I must see more of my dreadful state in order to a remedy, yet when the discoveries of my vile, hellish heart were made to me, the sight was so dreadful and showed me so plainly my exposedness to damnation that I could not endure it. I constantly arose after whatever qualifications I imagined others attained before the reception of Christ, in order to recommend me to his favor. Sometimes I felt the power of a hard heart and supposed it must be softened before Christ would accept me. And when I felt any melting of heart, I hoped now for work was almost done. Hence, when my stress still remained, I was wont to murmur at God's dealings with me, and thought when others felt their hearts softened, God showed them mercy, but my distress remained still. Trust you have a great day today.